Sure, sure. Let's go ahead. Hi, guys. My name is Sriram
Oh, there
from
you
Hi.
are.
Sullia.
Hi.
Um, I am
Hi.
from Fever 104 FM in Bangalore City. I host the evening drive time show called the Superhero Show. And I want to congratulate you guys. Job well done because the entire movie was so very gripping, and that's because all of you lived up to your characters so very well. So well done, all
Thank
the three
you.
of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on doing such an
Thank
Thank
you.
you
amazing
so
job.
much.
Um,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd want to start with Obi Rudhraksh Jaiswal. Obi,
Yes.
you must be the coolest kid in school right about now. Say, what are some of the things that you're hearing from your friends, Baba?
When I informed the school authorities about this project, and so some from my teachers, my friends also got to know that he's going to do an international project with Chris Hemsworth. So I have grown up watching Chris Sir's films, his characters. I love them. And he's like a teenage sensation for all the kids right now. And when they got to know that I'll be working with Chris Hemsworth, I made them pretty jealous, and they kept calling me. They messaged me. I mean, my phone was buzzing like zzz, and they were like, "Please, can I get a photo? Please, can I get an autograph? One FaceTime, please." I mean, people who I don't know from the school also they were messaging me. They're calling me. I was like, "Who's this person?" So yeah, the
Hmm.
first when I was in school and people did not know about me. There was a lot of mixed emotions, and when they got to know I was doing such a big project, they became huge fans. So changed reactions. Yeah.
Damn
Fabulous,
it, what
man.
all we
I
used
hope
to do
you
to
live
get attention.
every single moment. Yeah, I mean, school life couldn't have been any better for you, honestly, Rudraksh, and congratulations once again.
Yeah.
Randeep, sir, I
Thank
want
you.
to talk to you about how exactly extraction happened. How did this project come to you, and was there an audition? Did your manager get you in touch with this project? How did it finalize, and how did it come through?
Well, I got a casting call from Tess Joseph, who wanted to test me for this movie and part. I didn't know much about the project, so I kept dilly dallying it for a while. I was busy with another project, so finally I came back from Delhi and went to audition for this. And as you grow up watching these films and 20 years ago, you came here to make a show reel to go work over there, but you've been, as life gets you all wrapped up in it, you are here. So in this little room with the iPhone camera, which seems always strange to me. I did the audition and I got the part, and I just couldn't believe it. I was over the moon. Then I got the script. Then I liked the script as
Mhm.
well, and it was not a stereotypical, tech guy or a millionaire or somebody you laugh at. That has been the case of roles in the past. So it was more and more impetus that hey, I've lucked out, man.
Wow. And you truly have done justice to your part. Like how I want to talk to you a little bit about your look. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. But Priyanshu, hey man, what is it like to be the baddie? You must have enjoyed this part so very much.
Totally, man. I mean, when you play a guy, I mean, antagonist especially, you get this. You get to do interesting things. You get to. I had not imagined though I would be wearing so much of gold. Let me tell you, but that was I think one of the best things because when I was lifting my hands and the feel of mafia, all that which came in by wearing that gold and the kind of shiny kurtas and the shoes, that really adds to your attitude. But yeah, I mean, when I got to know, I was surprised myself. I'm like, okay, I'm like the antagonist there who's done this kidnapping. Um, Also took it as a challenge because then when I realized what the star cast is, I'll have to up my game and really play it as convincing as possible, give my 110%. So language classes happened, everything happened. But it does give you a boost when you get to play a character like this in such a big film. You feel very, very proud, and you're just playing the game by being your best. So I think one of my best experience ever and the most interesting one, to play a guy like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, must say you have climbed the drug mafia hierarchy quite early in life. You're quite a young guy, and you're already the
Yeah,
boss who is ruling
I was
mafias
Nepotism,
right
I,
now.
nepotism.
I was a big fan of Narcos, not Pablo Escobar. I've seen like so I think that really helped me. Yeah.
Right. Coming over to Randeep sir. Randeep sir, I want to talk to you about your look. You have long hair, which of course, once you're in action mode, it becomes a man bun. Keeping in mind that you were a former military man as well, was this something that you consciously worked on to keep your long locks?
Well, it's a long, it's just a long discussions over a period of time with the director. When I got this
Mm.
part, I had a beard up to my navel and my hair up to almost the lower back. And I was playing a Sikh, so I was in a totally different mindset and different place altogether. It was the 1890s. But when I got this part, we tried to find a balance, and somewhere from discussing westerns to then discussing Akira Kurosawa, we thought that this could be the look for this character. We tried a mustache as well, but I think this worked better. So that's how the look came about. There are and also our prosthetics in the film towards the later half, which was done by Damien from Australia,
Mhm.
who's just got an Oscar for Fury Road, Mad Max, and all
Yeah.
these makeup team, which we all had. They had worked on, Apocalypto and all these Game of Thrones and a lot of these shows, and so they are professionals about it, and they, with the of course Sam's guidance and my whom and has, we came about the look. So it's not all
I must say,
my done doing for
it,
sure.
it really, really well. You mentioned the
Thank
amount
you,
of
thank you.
detailing that went in, the action sequences, right from the car chase when both of you, Rudra and Deep car, it's just so gripping. And that sequence when you get hammered by a truck, that talk to me about
Yeah.
that shot because that really is a jerker. It makes you go, wow, what just happened?
Well, that is there in the film quite a lot, actually, not just with me. That's the way action is designed, and I think that is a theme for me, my character in the movie, right till the end, which we don't want to give away. That these surprises keep popping up, but that's just the artful choreography of the director and the action director Daniel Stevens to bring about these shocks and things for people to not get used to the going ons, whether it's a crash or something like that. So that was a bit of a crash in the back. We won't tell you who did it, but yeah, but this boy who, because he went out to party, messed all our lives up.
Mm. Yeah.
Say, coming to this boy who went to party, who's your favorite Avenger?
Yeah, but Thor, all-time favorite. I mean, I've grown up watching Thor.
Are you
Yeah,
just saying that?
all-time favorite. No, I mean, when I started shooting for this movie, I loved Thor. I mean, my mom does not know who Thor was when I auditioned for this part. And the first day when I met him, you remember, I think so, Infinity War had been released at that time. I went up to him and I said the Infinity War iconic dialogue, which was "Bring me Thanos," and he repeated that too and gave me a hug. So that's where our friendship started. And yeah, he's my favorite Avenger.
Fabulous, fabulous. Priyanshu, I'm going to come to you in just a little bit. Randeep sir, I want to talk to you about, say, a Netflix releasing Extraction this way, that too during the times of quarantine. We are all stuck at homes right now. It would say the timing couldn't have been any better, but I mean it in the right manner here. But you've been part of big releases versus a Netflix release like this. What do you have to say? Sometimes you have to go about a movie left, right, and center. uh, multiplexes, cinemas versus everyone's laptops, everyone's handsets. They watch it in the convenience of their homes. What's your point of view?
Well, I think my point of view is that with these OTT platforms, it goes much wider at the same time. They're well promoted products, and it this movie was always made for the small screen. But as you might feel that this would have loved to see it on the big screen, even we would have. But it was meant for that. And I think these are very sad times, very desperate times in a history of humanity, of planet Earth. Humanity more, planet Earth is now actually thriving without us. But in these times, we are all, there is a lot of obviously anxiousness, angst, worry, and all these things come about in your head, and extraction coming at this time with a kind of pulsating pace that it has to take your thoughts away from this pandemic for 2 hours. I think it is a bonus for people, and for us as well. But these times are sad. We are not celebrating. Yeah, everybody's locked up at home, so they'll watch the extraction. I think they would have watched it anyway without being locked away, because everybody's loved the promo, and the movie has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
It truly does. It truly does. Priyanshu, sure. Talk to me about influences that when you wanted to portray this baddie, and how exactly did you go about it? You did mention Narcos.
Yeah, but that was not my reference. I generally don't like to take references from anywhere anymore. The best references come from real life people, I think. It's interesting to see your watchman or the guy you just met on the road, having some local gangster maybe on the road you must have seen, and then just take small bits from here and there. I think that really helps me. But with this guy, I think what we try to do when making authentic or which Sam had kind of referred me a documentary. It's called The Prince of Dhaka.
Uh-huh.
That's the reference of a little bit of who these guys are, the way they run Dhaka, the mafias. I saw that. But I was playing a younger guy. I was not supposed to be like this, 40, 50-year-old. So how does a younger guy look menacing at the same time? So I think it was nice that my character was put away from the action. He's not the guy fighting that, in the middle of the fight. He's not there. He's thrown. He's like this prince who knows he has power. He has an army to fight. And that's how he becomes more powerful. That's how you can see that he knows how to command people. He's the commander.
You actually have the best seats in the house throughout the entire thing. But guys, finally, to wrap it up, I wanted to bring about my personal opinion that the trailer um, didn't really do justice for the kind of movie that you guys have put out. The movie is exceptional, and moment for Mr. Pankaj Tripathi, who's there in probably like one scene, and we would have probably liked to see a little more of him, but it's okay. Maybe on the next one, for all you know. But thank you so very much,
You
and
can watch
congratulations.
the other network show on that other network called. uh,
Roshni,
Thanks, man.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.